Time these two teams run out together, the circumstances will be entirely different. The crowd, for example, will be 5 times it is today, and I must say, a very impressively developing New Easter Road. But talking to both players, both sets of players, before kick-off, there's no doubt they want to keep the cup final well in the background today, although I think it's going to be very hard to do that indeed. Well, the Hibs team today, of course, they're making changes. They're making sure, of course, that they probably keep a few tricks up their sleeves. But very interestingly, they play striker, or former striker, Dick Lehmann, in defence again today. And curiously enough, he made his debut, the very first senior game he ever played, back in '92 against Celtic in the UEFA Cup, when he played for Cologne. Celtic side, well, triumphant at the moment. They could certainly pick any from the 15 players that would give of their very best. But back in the side after 14 months, since he was injured against Hibs, is in goal Dmitry Karin, the Russian, with a great deal to prove, of course, given the fact that Robert Douglas is the first choice at Parkhead. And the referee comes from just across the water in Kirkcaldy, John Rowbotham. Beautiful day here for football, and I must say the pitch is in as good a condition as you could get anywhere in the land at the moment. It's a free kick this time, and Moravchik taken late this time. Scorer of these 2 crucial goals at Ibrox. Well, look at the freedom that Thompson got, suddenly popping up in the left wing. That's a beautiful ball inside. Well, you could see Larson appreciated that, and one of the reasons that he scored so many goals is getting service like this. That's why he's quick to acknowledge a ball played in, a vicious ball like this for a defender, although Smith did well. Rowchick again. Give it in hard, it's in! Yes, the final touch there by Jackie McNamara, I think. He got in. And that goal was very poorly defended. Here's the shot, driven in hard. Well, there's Jackie McNamara getting the credit for that one. All going in. There's a little deflection there as it went high in the air, and Colgan had no chance. Sozi, superb. Seemed to slip all the same. I think he might have lost possession to Lennon coming up on him. All Hibs at the moment. That's a decent ball coming in, and it just passed. Well, now Stuart Lovell suddenly emerged from the back, and I don't think the Celtic defence were aware of the danger he was posing as he came in there, but he really didn't test Karin as he ought to have. There's McNamara. Boyd, by that goal he scored. Almost got through. Thompson, good play. Agat. He'll fire one in, and it's just taken there. I think the goal's been awarded, yes. McNamara again, would you believe? Colgan went for that, couldn't grip it. I know the Hibs players looked towards the referee, but Jackie McNamara scoring a couple, his 6th goal of the season. And a long time since Jackie has scored 2 for Celtic in the 1 game. O'Neill. Lovell, the 2nd chance he's had in the game, and what a different match it would have been had he put them away. Now this is a very good opportunity. He had a good view of the goal there, and Karin barely moved. I think he realized that was going wide. So did Lovell. Which gets a free kick out of it. Vega taking him from the side, and Hibs could do with a goal at this juncture. Here's Sozi with it. A lot of curl in there. Libbra trying to get the shot in. Oh, that just passed again. He did very well to get control in a congested area. It's always very difficult to do that. Here it is there, so many players in front of him. He tries that first one and then tries to go around the little ruck of players and had hard luck. And the half-time whistle goes, and the hero of the day is Jackie McNamara. Half-time score, Hibs 0, Celtic 2. And a wonderful reception there for Alan Stubbs from both sets of supporters. Just before kick-off, everybody at Easter Road rose and acclaimed this man, achieving fitness after a tremendous battle with his health, and now back in football again, and everyone delighted to see him. Healy is also on as a substitute, and that was a very touching moment there. Stubbs back on, and as I said, Easter Road, everybody acclaimed him. Murray back. And that was a yellow card for Agat. There's a challenge in, the boot was high. Jack. Oh, easily knocked off the ball, Latapi. What Thompson had in mind there. Certainly McNamara was making the run. There's the ball played across to Petalainen, a great save. Well, from the angle, and we were looking right down in the avenue of approach there, and it looked as if that would end up at the back of the net. Petalainen up and trying to curve it away from the goalkeeper. Maybe not just as powerful as it ought to have been. Latapi going away now. Pushed across field though. Boyd is with him. And again Latapi. Well, that's a good save. And it's still not there. They can't put it in. Hibs desperately. Unfortunate. Several times in the game they've opened up the Celtic defence and couldn't put it away. And this man standing very tall indeed, thwarting them twice in a match. They flicked on. Lovell. Here's O'Neill. Oh, the very careless Hibs in midfield. They could be punished for it. Looks as if they might be. And that's in, yes! The third goal. He hasn't been in the game all that much, but he doesn't need to be when he can accelerate like that, get away from defenders. And that all stems from really shocking slack play by Hibs in midfield. Colgan did get his hand to it, but in respect to these breaks, it hasn't been Hibs' day. 51 goals now for this man, and counting. Agat. They'll get the corner kick for that Celtic. Despairing tackle. Attempting one, that's in again. Alan Stubbs Marks a remarkable comeback to football with a goal which delights that support. And I'm sure anybody appreciating the personal endeavour of a man rising above adversity would congratulate him as well. Any supporter of any team, determination in his personal life and bringing with it a little touch into this stadium with that positive header. 4-0. And we're halfway through this second half, and a very composed figure of the Celtic manager right in the middle of the picture, who must have taken a great deal of delight out of that goal as well. Lovell. Free kick. Egat, I think, is going to be red-carded. Already booked, and a man who's been derided the entire game by the Hibs support for a late tackle like that after having already been booked, inevitably gets the red card. Moravcik shouting for it, and gets away. Oh, great play by Moravcik, yes! Great goal by Moravcik. Now that was all about professional control and discipline. He might have been dispossessed once or twice in that run, but look how he finished that. Neil gets away. Zatelli. Well, Latifi. And that's a goal, yes. Libbra eases the agony just a little. Well, it's better than nothing, let's put it that way. They've had the chances in the game, Hibs, you know. And this is one they did take. Libbra getting away from his marker. And that makes it 5-1. And if Hibs have to derive any hope for a cup final, it is in the sense that they have made chances. I would say about 6 or 7, which might have been scoreable. Good play. Can it be kept in? I think it just can. That's a good header. That's a second one. Well, Libbra has done very well to get in behind this Celtic defence several times in the game. A little bit unfortunate in the first half, but now in the space of 3 minutes, he's notched 2. Taking, as I say, putting a better complexion on the score. If 5-2 can be a better complexion. Well, Big Alec has done a marvellous job at Easter Road, and he must take some consolation out of the 2 late goals and the fact that he did make some chances for themselves. He's got to be positive. Oh, I'll tell you what, Libra's gone fantastically creative in this last 10 minutes or so. Really showing what he's capable of. Thoughtful, pensive, Mark O'Neill. Final whistle has gone. A remarkable game, and congratulations to both sets of players who did emphatically put the prospect of a cup final behind them and gave their all. Great start for Jackie McNamara. These 2 goals he notched. Delighted to have a double for Celtic. Goals that might have been avoidable in that Hibs defence. And then as Sozi pushed forward into the second half, leaving some vacuum. It was exploited by Henrik Larsson with pace and accuracy. And to the delight of the Celtic support, to the management, and I'm sure any right-thinking person, Alan Stubbs marking his remarkable comeback to full fitness with that headed goal. And then the goal of the game, Moravcik, that long run in which he might have lost control of possession, but he didn't, and finished immaculately. And then at the end, Mark Libbra showing and emphasising that Hibs have created openings in this game, scoring a couple that really ought to lift a depression that had settled very firmly on the stadium after the 5th goal. Hibs 2, Celtic 5.
Yes.